Namaste and Lakach Jayom Guru. Hello again. Loving greetings to all of my dearly beloved brothers and sisters everywhere all around the world. We're together again, and so blessed we are to be able to get together all around the world and actually check out what's going on, energetically speaking, together. Such a wonderful thing to do it together. So, well, let's grab our Galactic calendar and let's get into our energy traffic report so that we can live a more happier, harmonious life. And, well, we grab our Galactic calendar, open to the 8th galactic moon of integrity. We're in the second week, this white purifying week, and we're in the second day of this second week. And, well, what we're noticing is we are right in the middle here of a 5-day break after 10 consecutive galactic activation portal days. I like to refer to it as a decagalactic, right? The first decagalactic. 10 consecutive high energy days, right? And we kind of need a break after that. And so we're in a 5-day break. We're right in the middle of that 5-day break. After that 5 days of break, energy being a little bit lower, easier, I'm saying, then that energy is gonna pick right back up again for 20 days, and we're gonna be in what we call the sacred mystic column, right? As we look, I'll grab our workbook here and I'll show you. In the workbook, we have our Zolkin, all the 260 days laid out, day by day, and we see that we're going through the Zolkin this way, through the columns like this, day by day, coloring in each day as we go along. And we see now that we're right here. We've come through these 10 galactic activation portal days. The first decagalactic, we've been through, and here we are 3 days into this 5-day easy energy kind of day. No galactic activation portal days here. And then after these 5 days where we are right here, then we're going to be coming right back up here and going right through this column. Notice this column, no galactic activation portal. It's a very pure, sacred column. It's called the sacred mystic column, right? The most highest energy in this Zolkin cycle. The highest energetic days here, 20 energetic days. Then we'll come out of these 20 days and we come up to the next column. We get 5 more days of low energy, easy energy, gentle energy, and then high energy again for 10 more straight days in a row, the second decagalactic. So that's where we are in this energy wave, right? And so let's take a look in our calendar. What is this energy for today? We see we have the dot, the 1 dot here. We know that that's Hun, the first galactic tone. It is the magnetic tone of purpose. The magnetic tone of purpose. And today the magnetic tone of purpose is coming together with white mirror ETZNAB. So we say white magnetic mirror today. And so now that we know the tone, what the tone and frequency is, let's look in the back of our calendar and get a clear, accurate understanding of what the tone is, what the frequency is, so that we can then blend energies together, right? You have to know what we're blending, or we're not going to be able to blend them very well, anyway, at least, right? If we want life to go perfectly, we got to know what we're blending. So we see Hun is on page 5 in the back of our calendar. It's the magnetic tone of purpose, and of course, if it's the magnetic tone of purpose, purpose has to be one of the key words. Unify and attract are the other 2 key words. So it's unify, attract, and purpose for the magnetic tone of purpose, Hun. And our quote, all things are the differentiation of one infinity, right? Everything comes from one source. And Tonhun represents the source of creation, the invisible essence of all that is. In the unified whole of life, nothing is outside of the oneness. Nothing is outside of the Hun. Right? Awakening to the inherent unity of all things can expand one's sense of purpose. Keyword purpose. We realize we are each an expression of totality, embodying a unique and essential contribution. When seeking our purpose, we find that it is alive and that it is encoded within us. It is one with who we are. It calls us cellularly, and it nudges us through obvious attractions that draw our attention. You know, like when you look at the clock and it's 2:22, right? Or you're driving behind somebody and their license plate says 1111, right? That's the universe kind of poking at you, trying to get your attention to this beautiful synchronization that's going on already. Once we have unified with our purpose, we naturally magnetize that which supports its unfoldment. From the vast realm of infinite possibilities, all is attainable. As we open to receive from Source, the Source which provides all, resources and synchronistic opportunities are gracefully attracted. We find that others are drawn to the same cause we are, and that we are never alone on this journey. The oneness of Hun declares, there is only one moment, which is the ever-changing now. And as the now shifts, so must purpose transform as the moment dictates. No purpose is too small, and every act serves the grand weaving of reality. In a continuous stream of energy, not a single movement can be insignificant. So ultimately, when investigating what our purpose is, let us know that true purpose must serve the oneness. We all serve the oneness by serving the now with sincerity and heart, right? In other words, sincerely putting your heart into exactly what's going on now, and not putting your heart and intention into what happened before or what might happen in the future, right? We want to be right here, right now. And that's Hun, the magnetic tone of purpose. Now that we know the first half of our galactic signature, let's turn a few pages here in our galactic calendar to page 13, find White Mirror ETZNAB. And we see it has three keywords: reflex, endlessness, and order. Right? That's a mirror, right? Reflects, endlessness, and order. And this is a very important quote, very deep, but very meaningful and very true. We don't see things the way they are. We see things the way we are. And what that means is very simply that we can all see the exact same thing, but every one of us can have a different perspective. So every one of us are seeing it differently. So how is that? The thing isn't that different. It's one thing. It's the same thing. It's a pencil, for instance. But we all see that pencil differently. Why? Because we're not seeing the pencil for the pencil. We're seeing the pencil from our perspective. right? Which means, well, from our perspective, we're right, right? And you are right from your perspective, but from somebody else's perspective, well, maybe you're not right from their perspective. As human beings, we hold many perceptions about ourselves, about others, and about the world around us. And while it may appear that these viewpoints are founded on evidence and experience, all perceptions are actually reflecting the climate and content of our own psyche. As Jangan scholar Paul Levy says and shares with us all, the universe is a divine ink blot. We are the source of the meaning of this ink blot. The universe is malleable like clay. We can change it, remold it. And the way that we interpret this universe has a creative potency on how the universe manifests. Like how we think it is how it is. If we think it's a terrible world, then we're living in a terrible world. If we think it's a beautiful world, then for us, for that one, the world is beautiful. In recognition that all perspectives are relative to the orientation of the viewer, White Mirror ETZNAB allows all points of view their validity. Even in the face of seeming opposing or contradicting beliefs, White Mirror ETZNAB understands all opinions to be subjectively true, knowing within this holographic universe, there are no fixed absolutes. In essence, it is this endless diversity of fluctuation which composes the mysterious order, key word there, the mysterious order of the whole, the many facets of the one, the Hun. White Mirror ETZNAB invites us to delve into the source of reflection and polish the mirror of our mind, that we may see from the deepest clarity we are capable of. In this way, all occurrences in our lives can be used to see ourselves more clearly as an ongoing meditation of self-reflection. Ultimately, as we walk through the reflection, we can enter into the greater reality, the truth beyond the hall of mirrors, into the divine order which pervades all, right? Everything is going by this perfect divine order. Nothing's going wrong. And our quote to wrap up this White Mirror ETZNAB understanding: we are the mirror as well as the face in it. We are tasting the taste this minute of eternity. We are pain and what cures pain. We are the sweet cold water and the jar that pours. So that is White Mirror ETZNAB, the other part of our galactic signature for today. So now that we know what we're blending, right? Now let's open our workbook to page 118, where we see that we're looking at the tone and the frequency now blended and combined into one energy for our galactic signature for today. And so we see on page 118 that today's galactic signature is kin 118. As we were just talking a few minutes ago, 118 days in on our 260-day energy wave that we call the Zolkin. So today, white mirror ETZNAB is conjoining with Hoon, the magnetic tone of purpose. So we say Hoon ETZNAB today. And the dance begins with the unification of the magnetic tone of purpose, right? The first tone. White magnetic mirror, Hoon ETZNAB guides and teaches us to discern truth from illusion through focusing on the light of endless natural order so as to attract the energies and resources needed to fulfill our truest and highest purpose. White magnetic mirror Hoon ETZNAB reminds us that we must be unified with our truest and highest purpose to do so. Purpose is magnetic and attracts unity. And the highest purpose is union. Working with our purpose is in fact a unifying act. White magnetic mirror, Hoon ETZNAB encourages us to experience endlessness through learning from the mirrors provided by other people and other situations, and to release all that does not authentically reflect our essential being. The cauldron of creation is summoning us to face our shadows and unconsciousnesses through the vibrational energy of white magnetic mirror Hoon ETZNAB. Through this discernment, the cauldron of creation is inviting us to move through metaphysical gateways of primal beginningness, through which we are initiated into the interconnectedness of our essential being with all that exists. Through fusing our truest purpose with our highest passions, we access unity consciousness. Through this discernment, we can sense the unlimited wholeness that gives our existence real meaning. Although there are infinite lenses of perception, in other words, unlimited ways of seeing things, all truths lead us back to ourself, thus reflecting the endless order of the one disguised as the many. Right? Our source is disguised as all these people. God is in everyone, right? The same one God is in everyone. So remember, we are all nothing but the endless expression of our great and wondrous Creator's meditation. Right? A deep thought to think about. Try to remember that today a little bit more. Think about that a little bit more today. That's what we're doing with this energy today, Hoon ETZNAB. Right? Realizing that we're all an expression of the source. A different kind of expression of the source. Right? Because that Creator is dreaming all of this. And the reason why we say our Creator's meditation, right? Well, because our Creator's not snoozing somewhere dreaming this creation, this dream that we're existing in here. Our Creator's very wide awake in this dream. That's meditation, right? Not sleeping and creating, but wide awake while we're creating. That's how God's doing it anyway. So that is white magnetic mirror, Hoon ETZNAB. Now we can do some drawing and coloring if I can find my card here. Oh, here it is. And so we're going to want to draw ETZNAB pretty easy. Archetypical glyph to draw. We make the square and then we make some steps going up and then steps going down. Come over to the other side, steps going up and steps going down. and then connect them in the middle. And then we have a mirror from the left to the right. Left side is mirroring the right side. The top is mirroring the bottom. We got the image of a mirror going on here, even if it isn't shiny like this shiny card. Right? It's white mirror ETZNAB. I'm holding it upside down. Doesn't matter if you hold it upside down. It's the same either way. So we want to draw the dot, and we color it white, of course. It's white mirror, so that means we're not coloring it. Easy on the pencils today, colored pencils. Drawing that white dot next to the mirror, right? White energy. We're starting a white wave spell. And it's going to be white, that dot. The tones are going to be white for 13 days. Every day, the solar frequency color is going to change, though. Red, white, blue, yellow, red, white, blue, yellow, red, white, blue, yellow. So, okay, after we're done coloring and drawing, well, the next thing we want to do, fill in our blanks here. Kin number, the day number, we've been talking about it, 118. 118 days in on this 260-day energy cycle that we call the Zolkin. And the galactic signature in English is next. We want to write it in so that we can remember it easily. White magnetic mirror. After that, we want to write in with our hand so it gets in our mind better the way that we say this galactic signature today in the Mayan way of speaking. Hun ETZNAB. Hun ETZNAB today. Just copy it from the top up here. ETZNAB, a tricky word, right? ETZNAB. Hun, H-U-N. ETZNAB, ETZNAB. Next, the color and direction. Well, white mirror. So we want to write in the word white, then north. White is associated with energies coming from the north. That's the color and direction. Most importantly, though, what is white north about? Well, it's about purifying, refining, right? So write that in, purifies or refines. Either one works or both. Next, we come to our 3 circles at the bottom of the page where we see that the lunar phase, the moon is waxing. So we want to write in the word waxing over that first circle and color in the moon the way it looks, right? And if you can't see the moon, like I very often cannot see the moon here in New York because of so much clouds, well, they have a little indication right on here as to how the moon phase is going along, right? And so we can see right here a little indication here that's going to show us what the moon is looking like periodically throughout the month here. It'll keep showing us little pictures of the moon to keep us orientated as to what's going on with the moon, right? Because we have to stay in tune with the moon. So color in the moon. It's, nice crescent moon. Not a galactic activation portal day. Thank goodness we're taking a break right now from those. And it's not a Pocovaton clear day. So that brings us to our affirmation for today, our galactic energy affirmation, unique energy affirmation just for today. I'm going to read through it one time, and then we're going to do it together 3 times. Today I unify in order to reflect attracting order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the magnetic tone of purpose. And today I am guided by the power of my own power doubled, which is fearlessness. Did we catch those 3 key words? Unify, attract, and purpose for the magnetic tone of purpose. Reflect, order, and endlessness for white mirror ETZNAB. They're all in there. So let's do it together 3 times now. Today I unify in order to reflect attracting order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the magnetic tone of purpose. Today I am guided by the power of my own power doubled, which is endlessness. Today I unify in order to reflect attracting order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the magnetic tone of purpose. Today I am guided by the power of my own power doubled, which is endlessness. Today I unify in order to reflect attracting order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the magnetic tone of purpose. And today I am guided by the power of my own power doubled, which is endlessness. Namaste and Lakach Jayom Guru. There we have it. Another energy traffic check complete. Now that we've done our sadhana, started our day first by getting connected with Source, then sat down, checked out this energy traffic, what's going on energetically speaking. Now we're ready to get on out there and have a smooth, harmonious day. So, I thank everyone who's joining in with me so much. I hope this is helping you out there. Keep on keeping on with it every day, in tune with these energies, and before you know it, you'll be in what we call the cosmic cadence, the cosmic rhythm, and get out of this out of balanced rhythm of the Gregorian system, right? What I call the spell of artificial time, right? Let's get out from under the spell of artificial timing and get into galactic timing, our timing, the timing for us. It's the only reason that only humans are out of sync with all of nature. All the animals and all of the plants and all the stars and all the planets, everything's all working in perfect harmony except humans. Well, we've kind of fallen into a state of forgetfulness on how to do that, and we're in a process of remembering now. And so let's tune in with these energies, and let's remember how to be part of all of the universe, one with the universe. Get ourselves back in harmony with the universe. It's not your fault, right? The Gregorian spell of artificial time is kind of keeping you out of balance here, right? That's all that's going on. It can be fixed if you're willing to put a little effort towards it, right? It's not going to be, wasn't that easy, right? Sleeping Beauty didn't wake up unless she got the right kiss, right? Right? That broke the spell. Well, this is breaking that spell. No one's going to come and just give you a kiss and you're going to wake up and it's going to be you're going to be fully enlightened and life's going to go perfectly smooth, right? No, that's not going to happen. That's a fairy tale, okay? But there's a little truth in the fairy tale that when you're under a delusion, you're going to need something's got to break that spell, right? And here we are under a spell of artificial timing. It is thanks to the Gregorian calendar and thanks to this cosmic dream spell astrology wisdom that's coming out now, we can break that spell and get right out from under that confusion and misunderstanding of what's going on around us and have peace and harmony in our heart all the time, permanently. It can be done. Keep getting with me. If you don't think it can be done, give me a call. I'll tell you exactly how it can be done. Glad to explain it. So thank you, my brothers and sisters, for joining in with me again. God bless us all. Namaste and Lakach Jayom Guru. Let's get on out there and have a great day. Remember what I always say. This day, right? This day is your day. You were not made for the day. The day was made for you. And you should do whatever you want to do with this day. And I'll be glad to help out in any way I can. So get a hold of me if there's some way I can help. We'll see you next time. Bye now.